Yo, welcome back to the Ford Mustang build. So yeah, we found out the hard way that our disk space was all used up by, these videos. Am I lazy? Could I transfer them over to the external hard drive to back them up and delete them more frequently? Would that make my computer run better? Yes, to all. Yes, it would. But the reality of the situation is that we did not do that, but we are back in business now. The recording is going again. We are played our theme song there, so we are ready to get back into it. So I don't know exactly how much got cut off, but we haven't done a ton yet today. So yeah, let's try to rectify that. I still want to get through 2 bags today, so we'll try to get into gear a little bit here, and but which way? It's got to be this one on this side, right? Still building out the width of the bumper here. Assuming I can find the pieces. Okay. Yeah. It's been hard to set this one aside for a week, I tell you, because it's always awkward leaving just like the frame of a build chilling on your desk, It's like every time I look at it, I'm like, it really wants to be a car, doesn't it? Just wants to be a car. But we're not going to finish it today either, so I'm gonna have to live with that feeling for another week. But I think this will at least get us some good progress to where it feels a little more whole. That's my hope. But yeah, excited to play Iowa City. Our show is the same day as the first day of Pokies Fest up there. There's a little bit of a drag. Feel like that'll probably hurt attendance for us a little bit, but regardless, it's gonna be fun. Body box is pretty sweet. Slam band. Jess and I saw them a couple years ago in Tulsa at what was at the time called Act Like You Know, which Act Like You Know Fest since has been rebranded as Flyover Fest. That's what they did it as last year, and this year is going to be the same, which is probably a good name change. Just trying to make sure I don't mess this up here. it's a much more marketable name. Act Like You Know is kind of a weird name for a fest, but anyway, we saw a body box there, and they were sweet. So excited to get to play with those guys. It'll be fun. I think Prevention plays that same night for Pokies Fest, so I'm kind of hoping that we can stick around for a little bit and have time to get to see Prevention too. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I mean, it's, you know, if it happens, it happens. Just gonna let it be serendipitous or not happen at all. Not gonna be able to force something like that. Okay. I'm starting to sprinkle in a little bit of what's going to be the detailing on the outside of this car here. Kind of bouncing around a little bit, section by section here. Down. Oh boy. Set this down for a second. Yeah, it looks like a pretty cool lineup. I think it's just bad timing, you know. We announced that this show was happening, and then like the Pokies Fest got announced like the next day or whatever. But obviously, like, neither party knew about the other one, probably, so that would be cool. Yeah, Friday the 7th. Should be a good time. Yeah, hopefully you're up there to catch some of this stuff. Like, even if you can't catch us, like, no hate on Pokies Fest. They've got some really cool bands playing, so definitely worth checking that stuff out too, if you're able, depending on when you get up there. Yeah, I always have fun in Iowa City. My partner and I just went there for like a day trip. Yeah, for sure. Plaque Blake, I think. The super easy name there. They're playing at XBK soon. Well, I say they. He's playing at XBK pretty soon too. So if you haven't seen anything about that, that is also happening. Not that it's not worth your time to see him multiple times. Oh, did I? Oh, do you want to know what? I used the wrong color when I was building these parts. Okay. That's fine. Just got a real quick unbuild everything that I built so far to get it back out here. Okay. Switch these out. Because, yeah, we don't have any more of this color, so it has to be this. Got these confused in the instructions. Whoops. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try to go fast so I can get through 2 bags still. You know, some days it's just not your day. You can accept that. Yep, that. Like that. Okay. So yeah, best way to get this off is to remove that. Then this whole section will pop off. Then remove this. Then we get this. Okay. So we're cooking here, not the end of the world. Getting these swapped out. Easy peasy. Okay. Now with the correct colorways on there, we can just quickly pop this back on. No big deal. Look at that. Boom. Perfect. Alright, now we've got the right color here. But yeah, Black Plague, very fun. Gotten the chance to see him perform a few times in my life, most recently at that Schoolhouse show for the In Loving Memory Black Market Fetus reunion shows. That was definitely a good one. It was very hot and very sweaty in that schoolhouse, which was pretty perfect for the vibe of Black Plague. So that was a sweaty good time for a dance party. Got our first chair here. Looks a little uncomfortable. It's a very right angle here. But hey. Okay, so it connects on this bar here and then sits back. So it's actually gonna sit at like not quite a right angle. That looks a little more comfortable. We get the other one in there next, or yep. So yeah, good thing we liberated all of those darker tan pieces because I need them all right now. Trying to ignore my phone chatter. They're discussing this order that's going down. We're catering for the stage techs that are setting up for Willie Nelson tonight. I think it's Willie Nelson. It's crazy too, because I feel like Willie Nelson like just played in Waterworks. Like, feels like that just happened. And who knows? It probably did. Willie Nelson seems like the kind of guy who tour incessantly. Despite his age, he is just gonna keep on rocking shows, is what it feels like. Alright. Go, chair number 2. See, we're making good progress. We can get through 2 bags on this stream. Even with my silly little interruptions. Alright. Set this aside here as we work on a independent structure. Let's see what we're getting going here. Looks like a door. Looks like we're making a door. Start to get the shape of this thing. Feeling like a real car here. Interesting negative space being left behind. Trust the builders. Oops. Alright. This panel here, yeah. Sweet GT. Speaking of GT, the GT race car bar had that tree that's right in front of it got knocked into the bar by the storms a couple nights ago. Pretty crazy. Saw some pictures of that. I think the bar is okay. Some people at the Druids show were talking about going there after the show, so I reckon they were open still. It's a good sign. Oops. But yeah, looked pretty crazy. The storms have been crazy this spring so far. Very scary. I think that, like, you know, global warming is just going to make it so that it just is like this like every spring. Like, it's a lot of destruction. A lot of destruction I have to contend with every year. Hinge. We're hinging up a storm over here. Pun not intended from what I was just talking about. Okay. That's going to go on here. Okay, interesting. So we got 2 hinges popping off of this bad boy here. Okay. So this is for sure our door. It's feeling very door-like. Got a real door kind of vibe to it, you know? We have successfully covered the outside of it in studs here. Alright, I'll connect these up. So let me see here. How does this work? This hinge goes here, and this hinge goes here. Okay. So this is going to be one of the cool, oh yeah, that's sweet. It's a cool double hinge there to let the door open. Oh wow, that's really interesting. This red tile lets this whole plate kind of move. That's really crazy. Okay, let's try not to mess with it too much yet, because I'm sure this connection is going to get strengthened. We don't want to put too much stress on it unnecessarily, but wow, that's a really cool mechanism. Creator expert, you know, they're not messing around. These are complicated builds here. Okay. Right. Paneling on the door here. Bring this stripe out here. Sweet. Something else, probably the end of the door here. So that doesn't feel like it's quite long enough at the scale we're working at. Dots in here. Oh, okay. Go. This has got, I think, that last step. Just oops. There we go. It's nice and flush. Oh, okay. Stripe all the way down. And drop some of these on to strengthen up our connections here. Yes, and this connects to this section of the door. Very cool. So we've got our leather paneling on the inside, door like so. This is going to sit right here. Yep. Okay. Yep, so there we go. It's in place, and the door open like so. This is as far out as it bends. It's about right for a car door. Very cool. Still a little loose here, but we'll get this all firmed up with other stuff built on top of it here. All right, let's do it on the other side. So yeah, so this is going to be the part that, yeah, it's able to swing out because of this tile here. Oops. Once it's held in place, of course. So maybe that's part of the reason why I was curious about this name. I was like, that's weird to just leave that empty, but it is so that this can still move. If there was something underneath this stud, then it wouldn't have that mobility. So it needs to slide here, but it also needs room to move into there. Very cool. Every little thing is deliberate. Every little thing is deliberate. Oops. Nope, I did it backwards. Shoot. I hate taking these hinge panels apart. They always feel like they're gonna break. Not that they ever do. They just feel like it. Okay. Third verse, same as the first. Block goes onto this inside door panel. There's that on top. It's getting pretty low on components. This is pretty much going to be the end of the bag, I think, these doors. It's crazy because it does not feel like we're halfway through the build already, but has a way of bringing the builds together at the end that is very satisfying, so sure. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Never you worry. Awesome stripe over. Okay, there we go. Now the other part of the door here. Just like on the other side. curved component as part of alleviating pressure as the door slides open, kind of. I'll show that in a minute here. Pop it on. And panels for support. That up. Okay. So, let's show here what I was talking about with this little curved component down here. So this goes right. See, there's a gap there, of course, because it's where the steering column is. Okay, so it's on, and you can see as these doors open, this rather than being a square angle, lets it kind of slide past here just enough that it'll let the door close. All right, so those are on, but not super secure. So maybe this big bar will help us hold this stuff in place here. Oh yeah. Exactamundo. Press down right across this stuff. Oh yeah, feels much more secure. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes. These are still pretty loose connection. I'm surprised that it's not like a double hinge here. I think in the like the camper van doors it is a kind of a double hinge, or maybe it was the Ecto 1. So they still feel a little perilous to me. But no matter. I mean, this is more of a display piece than a play piece, so don't need to be super worried about it here. Maybe they'll feel stronger in the final build, like there's more stuff up above this area. Right. Very close to the end of the bag now. Says these guys, but I don't see where they go. Oh, yes I do. Right here and here. And then these plates go right here. And then these hinges fold down over them. Nope. Oops. Brought a friend. Leave the gap on the outside, so it goes like here. All right. Ah, and wouldn't you know it? Something borrowed. Okay, let's run back through and see where we omitted this plate from. Hopefully it's not anything too crazy. Not in the door, surely. The door. No, I mean, it's... Surely we would have noticed that. I think it's the doors. Other door, same spot. Couldn't possibly be just truly left over, could it? Could it? Doesn't appear in the chairs. Here. Those were mirrored. Yep, 1, 2, they're right there. Oh, I see it. It was when we were changing out these. We didn't replace it to where it's supposed to go. There we go. Thankfully, that was a pretty easy fix. All right, so bag number 3 is in the books. Hour and 7 minutes into the stream. Yeah, pretty good on timing. So we'll definitely have time for bag number 4 then. Since we're not going to have to transfer a billion files in the middle of this bag, so should be groovy here. Definitely starting to look more like a car. We've got our doors, seats, the whole cabin is really coming together. Wow, yeah, this does feel fragile. Alright, well, we're just going to leave those closed majority of the time. Alright, got a coffee refresh here, and bag number 4 will be coming up next. Coffee's looking nice. Kitten's looking fluffy. Water is nourishing. Okay. Ready for bag number 4. Thank you. Elk token bookmark. Yeah, I think we'll do this similarly. Ooh. Full small baggies. So maybe this is kind of a hefty one. Ooh. Some really interesting components in here. Alright. Right. Yeah, a lot of components here. Okay, so It's supposed to be done in 50 minutes. We can make it happen. But we are going to need to move, definitely. Okay, so start by getting these big bad boys in here. Bring that over. Okay. So all 3 C-clips. Hold that in place with very little wiggle room. Sit well really flush with these snot pieces. That is impressive. Okay. And these are gonna hold them closed here, so no swinging open from these bad boys. Other side here. These grill pieces again to form the shape of the wheel well, same as we did just a minute ago on the front. Good. Let's see. So the wedge pushes forward. Like so. Okay, so these go on top of these grill bricks. Okay. So vents, huh? Oh, okay. They are in there still. Kind of hard to spot the stuff when everything is the same color. Okay. Slot in right here. So yeah, same thing on either side of the wheel well or these vents in order to help create the shape. Just as soon as we find the 4th one, which surely must be here. Unless I've left it trapped in the bag, possibly. I don't see it. But usually I end up finding them right away. It's a pretty small area though. I'm curious. It is the same, right? Yeah, should be the same. That's so interesting. Let's put these on while we use this. Did not use that word right. go with ponder instead while we ponder this. You know, shoot. I'm seeing another one of these. Possible mispick. It's not mirrored. Well, I mean, we can just continue with the build. It's a pretty accessible spot. I don't see it in the other tray here. Don't see it in these. Don't see it on the floor. Don't see it in the bags. Let's check for that black double wide cheese slope in the components real quick. Two. 2x. 2x. Huh. Where's that vent? 8x. Yeah, I mean, I think they gave us the wrong component, unless I put the wrong one on there. No. These little black cheese slopes, too wide. I mean, there's... Where did I just set it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Am I totally delusional? No, it's right here. Yeah, there's a third one of these. The instructions say we only need 2, like in the whole set. So I think they gave us the wrong thing. I'm gonna go grab my dark blue components. There's not very many of them. Do I have one of those vents? I actually might. I was collecting pieces in this colorway to potentially try to make the what are they called? Wow, I'm embarrassed that I don't know this. The flying cars from Blade Runner. They have a specific name. Spinner from Blade Runner. But yeah, I actually might have these, so I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Moment of truth. I mean, this is a pretty accessible spot on the outside of the build, so we have to ask for a replacement and all that. Shouldn't be the end of the world. But like... it might. And then again, I might not see. I've got these. Simply. Yeah, maybe not. It is a very specific piece. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, well, I guess I will be emailing Lego. I am still missing one of the whips. This is the second time this has happened. Missing one of the whips from the chair handles of the A-frame cabin. That was the other component that I was shorted. So, yeah. Never got around to requesting that, but I mean, certainly we will now. I'll try to ask for both of those, and then, I don't know, hypothetically they'll just show up in the mail. People say that Lego customer service will take care of that stuff, like no questions asked, so we'll get to experience that firsthand. But in the meantime, we should be able to keep this going here. It'll be easy to slot in there later. It seems like we're covering it up in a way that is going to make it a big pain in the ass to need to have to take stuff back apart and all that. Then, you know, maybe we'll break for the day, see if we can get that to come before next week, but I doubt that will be the case. I think we'll be able to continue on here the rest of this bag. So we're using this weird component that I spotted before. Looks like this is some more wheel well action. Yep. So, moment of truth. We'll put the one over the side that we have the pieces on. Yeah, see, we can still just pop that on or off. So, should be okay. Go. Got our nice wheel wells. And get some tiling down on this. Tiling sticking out a little bit here, important to note. Go. Okay. Okay. Bring in some studs up here with a whole bunch of these guys. 4 and 5 on each side. Studs right back here. We can move our chairs out of the way to access it a little easier. And then some rails behind here. Going to cover up this flap. Oops. It's crazy to me how well that lines up. Like a huge component to just be kind of like loose in there, but like sits very flush with everything else. Okay. Keep going on our interior detailing here. I just assume anywhere that this kind of like leather color is used is going to be more or less visible at some point. Maybe not, though. Who can say? Build up a couple of little structures here real quick. It's real quick and easy. Go right here. Here. Okay. Studs facing out. Regular block on top. Studs facing back. And these guys, which apparently we're supposed to already have on. Oh, did I skip a page? Nope, just part of a step. That's okay. We got this. Okay, so 1x1 plate. Great tile. Same on the other side. Then this goes here. Okay. I think that's all we missed on that step. So same stuff on the other side. There we go. Okay, like so. Okay, just hanging out into space here. Wee little bits. Horizontally, like so. We got a blurb here. Blurb alert. Ford's 300 millionth car was a special edition Mustang, a GT convertible. This isn't a convertible though, so this is not that car. I don't think. Oh, hello. Strange monolith action. Is this a four-seater? This might be a 4-seater. Oh. I think it's a 4-seater. You gotta fold up the seats to get into the back. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. That explains these. Get some more seats in this. In this place. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a cool model when it's all done. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's a mighty big bar. Okay, comes across here. What? But these are gonna be seats? There's no way. I'm so confused. I'm so confused by what's happening here. I'm so confused I almost missed these support struts here. Get those on there. Okay. Have some coffee, try to up my processing power. See if I can understand. Alright. Here's the chairs. Better get them in now, because real estate is a-going fast in the back there. This time we still actually have the appropriate color at hand. Oh, that is good. Okay. So these are just little baby seats. They're much simpler than the other ones. Okay. So I need 2 of these. Built just the same. Okay. Through this kind of quick. 27 minutes left. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We have plenty of time here. So we are cooking now. Just get excited, you know, get caught up in it. All right, get these chairs in place here. So just a single C-clip to hold these guys. They go in like that. I don't know if I got that even remotely on camera. So there's a C-clip down in there, right there. That black piece. Just enough room for these to just right down in there. Sit. Flush back against that. Okay. So there's our rear seats. All right, here we go. This is always an exciting time. These opened up. Check if either of these have scratches, because if they do, this one has a little scratch. We want the scratched one to be in the rear, I think. We want the front windshield to be the more clean of the two, given the choice. Oops. So this goes on right here. Cool. Real tight headroom in there. Okay. C-clips, the same component that held in those rear seats. Going to be part of the bracing on this. Starting one stud in. Just leaving one exposed here. Sides, and then in the middle, these half tile, half plates. good. Now get some detailing going on here as well. A little bit of depth, a little bit of detailing. And these pillars to get our more shape here so you can see the back angle of the car coming together here. Shape is on. And okay, interesting. 1x1 block, L plate, 2 1x1 plates stacked. Doopty. These guys right here. Okay. And this is going to go right here. Okay. And then a mirrored one on the other side. So again, that is a block, an L tile, 2 1x1 tiles, this little sloped tower sits in there just like so, and then a double wide cheese slope facing the opposite slant. So yeah, one down this way, one down this way. And then just right onto the back here. So continuing that line down, changing the angle just a little bit. Yeah, we're getting some nice details in here now. This is exciting. Okay. Jumpers. Okay. Jumpers for the bumpers. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're building right now. Hills everywhere. Okay, so white cheese slope, dark blue cheese slope, light that is a stud, clear circular plate on top, and a double wide cheese slope. Mirrored on the other side, of course. Huh? Okay. Alrighty, and then bringing that angle up with gray. Two 2x1s and 1x1. Fumble fingers over here today. I told you I'm tired. It's Been a very tiresome weekend already, and I still got a whole shift tonight. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Okay. There we go, and then get a little bit of shape onto the end of these as well. And there we have a bumper. Jumpers to hold on the swappable license plates, I presume. Let's see, this is going to connect just right onto here. Yep, so that these are going to sit flush with this. So we will do that like so. Again, whenever there's a lot of studs, you want to try to apply your pressure evenly here, especially with these floppy doors to be worried about. Make sure everything's compressed on there nicely. Studs are all in position and good. Okay, not an easy thing to connect there. But we got it on. We got it on. Still a good amount of components left for this step 2. So we'll see where this takes us. More bumper action. Okay. I like that we're getting kind of a whole section of the car kind of tidied up here. That's a nice feeling. We got a sticker time. Our first sticker of the day is coming up here. Let's see. I guess we'll put it on here first. It's going to be sticker number 13. Only a circular one. GT. Alright, and that is oriented. Do something I was supposed to, but it should be fine. But the top is oriented towards, the open side, okay? Pretty happy with that. I'm trying to nitpick myself about the placement, but if it doesn't jump out as being wrong, then, well, I guess that means it's probably okay. Looks pretty straight, evenly spaced on the actual circle itself. Okay, so this is going to go along these studs right here. Right. Right there. Okay. And then, dropping these in, that is tricky. Just one stud holding these on. Tough to even get them in there. But okay, there they are. They're in. One to each side of it here. Like that. And then we're going to get some brake lights in here. Safety first. So the brake lights are alternating red, translucent, and gray. 3 layers of red translucent. top. Two, three, tile. Okay, these are gonna go tile side facing in towards the center. Gonna connect right onto these studs right here. Okay, so easy to get on there, so we only need to worry about applying pressure to a 2-stud area. Pretty nice on there. Everything's coming together here in the back. It's looking nice. Okay, so on, let's see, it wants us to do this side first. Okay. We're gonna get this. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the difference that makes. That is sick. Okay. This is really nice. And then we got down here tile. Plates. Oops. Nope, that is black. Is it supposed to be black? No. Those black L tiles were somewhere else, but we have the dark blue ones. Is that even on camera? It's kind of hard. This angle here. Show this. Will be easier to show on the other side with the nose of the car face the other direction, and I assume that'll be the next thing we do. Come in and do the mirror. Oh, well, not quite. So I guess first we're going to do this. So got an angled one at each edge. Two by two, and then these have their whole thing flush, so there's not an extra layer of a plate there. Two of those, a 1x1 straight, and the other accompanying angle. Okay, wow, that looks really clean. Put it up on this side. See, the angles are looking really nice. And then other side. Yep, so other side. This should be a little easier to show. Start by dropping on the most satisfying piece in the whole build. Ah, look at that. It's like breathing fresh air for the first time. Okay. Tile here because there's different components. Tile here. Plate, I should say, rather. Dark blue L is right here. That is nice. Okay, and then so a single goes here. Angle on each side. so. Got our long boys right here. And our 2x2s right here. Go. Okay. Yeah, that is looking really nice back there. Okay, set this aside for a second. Oh! Quick little stretch as we enter the home stretch of bag number 4. Board and dash panel instruments, it looks like. These guys bring studs down on the side here, spaced out with more of this tan leather. Make sure everything's sitting nice and flat. These are going to get, yep, little odometer, speedometer, something-ometer. I mean, there's 2 of them, so one of them is probably a speedometer. Right on like so. See the print on those. Thankfully, we're not in the red. We're driving this car very responsibly. Right. Nice creamy cheese slopes. And then, okay, so here's where we get our black L tiles. Some 2x3 tiles. Okay, this is going to sit right here on the dash. Just right on this first stud on this part. Okay, so there we go. We can see those speedometers are right where we can see them. Driving this beauty, and looks like C-clips onto this bar right there. So we'll see what comes of that. Okay. Nice solid brick here. Brings solidity to something here. C-clips. And studs. Okay. This is going to sit where? On these. Looks like. Okay, there we go. Now, build the frame for the windshield here, it looks like. These for each side. Okay. Alright. And okay. These are going to sit where? Drop down into the remaining visible stud on the actual hinge, it looks like. Trying to apply our pressure straight down. It's kind of onto a little shifty piece, so I think we got it in there pretty good. And then, okay, fold this C-clip down, connect the studs, okay. Almost missed that, but we got it. That's step 224. Okay, windshield time, baby. Windshield number 2. It's windscreen. Sorry, I don't want to do this on camera, but I also don't want to smudge it all up here. Let's rearrange our stuff here. Everything on a tray so we can get it out of the way. Okay. Dried glue. It's that pesky dried glue. Alright. Windscreen goes right. Yeah. Is that supposed to be flush? No. Before we put the windscreen on, we were supposed to add some stuff to it, which would explain why it was not sitting properly. This is just going to get smudged, I fear. Realistically. Trying to avoid touching the front of it as much as possible. It's like wash my hands at the start of every stream, but fingers' natural oils will reappear after, a couple hours. We've been okay. So now with this in place, we should be able to drop it down like so. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. And to end the bag here, we're gonna, let's see. Okay. Have this little bar here, connect to these C-clips. Onto this guy. C-clip connects here, and studs connect here. Oh, yeah. That feels nice. That feels nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this all looks appropriate. We have left over this just like we knew we were going to. Thankfully, we figured that out in advance, so I don't have to freak out about pouring back all the through all the stuff there. Okay, and yeah, that takes us to the end of bag number 4. So, yeah, pretty sweet. Little stream here. We got some good progress going on our Ford here. So we'll be back at it next Friday to finish this bad boy up. Check out our progress here in the meantime. So we did a lot of work on the shape of the back of this thing. Doors are coming together. Flip the seat up to get into the back. Very cool. So definitely added some more cool features to this. The shape is coming together nicely. A couple more bags and we'll have this thing looking really sweet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up here. Let's see here. go. All right, yeah. Awesome, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you dropping by and chatting a little and stuff. Hope you're having a good Diablo 2 sesh, and yeah, try to stream again sometime. You can stop by. Really appreciate it.